Clamato. Delicious. Hey everyone, it's Kat and welcome to my channel. I'm over 50 years old and I love makeup and skincare products, and today we are going drugstore. I'm going to be testing, reviewing, and doing an all-day wear test for the new L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation, as well as their new Radiant Concealer. Now this foundation has an SPF of 50 and it's geared towards mature skin. Perfect, right? So in case you're interested, then keep on watching. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Cat's Eye Beauty. And if you're new here, thanks so much for tuning in. Please consider subscribing. I would love it if you would be a part of my family. And don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Okay, how are you guys doing? I am super excited to test out the Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. It has so many great skincare ingredients, and I thought for my mature skin, I would test it out for you and see if it works for us. It claims that it won't settle into fine lines or wrinkles, that it provides all-day hydration, and we are just going to put it to the test. Now, I've already primed and prepped my skin with the Touch and Soul No Pore Bone Primer, and I thought since this is supposed to be a hydrating formula, maybe I don't need any other primers to make my skin look glowy. So let's read the specs. It's formulated with an SPF 50 vitamin B3 and hydrating serum for all-day hydration. Evens out your skin tone and provides a natural radiant finish. Now this foundation comes in 30 shades and the shade range looks pretty good. So I can't wait to dive right in. And the shade that I got was Ivory Beige. Hopefully this will be a good match for me. But let's shake her up and swatch it. Now it comes out in a squeezy tube. I'm going to put a pretty fair amount on here since it's a natural radiant finish. The scent is very faint, so thank goodness. All right. Looks like it could be a little dark, but we're just going to roll with it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it. Now, like I said earlier, this is specially formulated for mature skin. Oh, this is so dewy. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to go in on the left side of my face. Okay, foundation is on. Now, I really like this. It's very glowy, very light, and I only put one layer of foundation. Now, I don't want it to get too cakey, and I think the shade Ivory Beige is a hair too dark for me, but I got the concealer as well, and it's in light beige, so this will probably brighten up those areas. But so far, I'm loving the glow. Beautiful. And now let's go in with the Radiant Concealer. Now this one comes in 16 shades and it's actually quite tiny. Now the claims on the Radiant Concealer is that it contains a hydrating serum as well, and glycerin, as well as caffeine. Now caffeine is supposed to brighten up the under eye area and help with dark circles. I'm going to need a little help on that department. It also claims it does not settle into fine lines. Now it comes with a really tiny flat doe foot. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it into my problem areas under my eyes, right through here. Nope, this one doesn't smell either. Thank goodness. And I've been trying this new little trick that I learned, and I just like to tap it on the outskirts of my eye to give my face a little extra lift in that area. Just tapping it in. And right through here to brighten up. Now it says you can tap in with your fingertips. Now this feels quite hydrating, very smooth. Oh yeah, nice. Definitely brightening. And take my damp beauty sponge and blend. Concealer is on. I'm really impressed with this concealer. It was super easy to tap on. It doesn't feel waxy in the least. And if this is supposed to hydrate and not settle into fine lines, we are definitely going to put it to the test. We are definitely going to do an all-day wear test to make sure it doesn't settle into these 53-year-old lines. Yes, baby. But yeah, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to pop on the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Final look, everyone. Now for eyeshadow, I just went in with e.l.f.'s Bite Size Eyeshadow Palette in Cream and Sugar, and I just took a little bit of the darkest shade right here, and I smudged it along my lower lash line. I also lined the outer corners of my eye with the Marc Jacobs Brown Eyeliner. For mascara, I went in with the Wanderlash Unlashed Mascara. You know that's becoming one of my all-time favorites. And for lips, I went in with e.l.f.'s Sheer Slick Lipsticks in Dragon Fruit. But I think this look turned out super beautiful, and I'm loving the foundation. Now, the concealer is looking very bright, very eye-wakening. Eye-wakening? I'm just gonna go about my day and see if this foundation really is hydrating. And I will be going outside, so I'm armed with SPF 50, so I will check back with you in a few. And we're back, and we're in natural daylight. It is 2:20 p.m. It's been over 5 hours since I first applied the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation, and I think it looks really nice. Concealer has transferred quite a bit on my nose because I've been wearing my specs, but yeah, I cut off all my hair. Cut off my hair again. It is so hot. Oh, and I shaved it too, just for fun. I wonder what will Matt say. Didn't tell him, but yeah. But so far, I've been sweating quite a bit. It's super sunny out today, so I feel pretty well protected because the foundation does have an SPF of 50, but it's hanging in there quite beautifully. I feel all itchy because I got my hair cut, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to rinse off all this. You know when you get your hair cut, you just have all those little stabby pieces on the back of your neck? But yeah, what do you think of my haircut, you guys? I'll see you in a bit for another check-in. And we are back. It is exactly 6:55 p.m. It's been almost 10 hours since I first applied L'Oreal's Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation, as well as the Radiant Concealer. And I have to tell you guys, it's been a heck of a day. After I started filming early this morning, I went and got my hair cut. What do you guys think? I shaved part of my head. Oh my God. So after I got my hair cut, I went and saw one of my friends that I haven't seen in over a year, and we had a really nice lunch. We dined outside and it was just the perfect day. And then I went to go meet my daughter at a friend's pool, and I actually went swimming for the first time this summer. And let me tell you, I got water splashed on my face. I went swimming in the pool. I didn't go underwater because I knew I was testing out the foundation. But look how well it stayed on. This definitely has lasting power. And I felt with the SPF of 50 in the foundation, I felt like I had fantastic coverage. Now, I did go in and put on Dermatology's Broad Spectrum SPF 45 on my shoulders as well as on my neck, and I didn't get any sunburn. And it was a gorgeous day out here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And this is what we have after 10 hours. Now remember, the claims were it wasn't supposed to settle into fine lines. And you know what? I don't see any settling into my fine lines. Now, it was a super hot day here. I did sweat quite a bit, but it has not oxidized, and I just had a slight bit of transfer from wearing my sunglasses, as you can see from here. But typically when I'm testing out a foundation, I'll have transfer marks around my eyes from my big bug-eyed sunglasses. But happy to report that did not happen. So would I recommend L'Oreal's Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation and their Radiant Concealer? Oh my gosh, it does provide hydration all day long. It did not transfer, did not oxidize. The only transfer that I experienced was minimal through here. Beautiful, beautiful product. And if you have normal to dry skin like I do, I think you would really enjoy this foundation. If you're young, in your 20s and 30s, you would love this too, because it would give you that beautiful, dewy, fresh, natural finish. It reminds me of the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation as well. This has an SPF of 45 and this has an SPF of 50. This is 1/3 the cost of this. Very similar. Very similar. And as far as the concealer goes, it definitely brightened under my eye area, and it did not settle into my under eye area. You can see my eye. But yes, so those are my final thoughts on these two products. I definitely recommend it for you if you have normal to dry skin, if you don't want your foundation settling into your fine lines. And like I said, if you're younger and you want that dewy, fresh, natural finish, this is amazing. But in my next upcoming videos, I have some new drugstore makeup that I can't wait to share with you, as well as a few high-end items as well. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love it if you would be a part of my family. And for more reviews on makeup and skincare, check out these videos over here. But for now, mahal kita, I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.